Welcome back to Laura's Design Studio. And yeah, I'm gonna try a bloom again. If you saw my unboxing, I got a bloom kit from Mary among lots of other things. And I guess it's time I try it again. She gave me instructions. I shouldn't have a problem. We're up to temperature at this point. So I want to pour a little of that in there. And I'm supposed to do 3 drops here. 2 to 3 drops, she said. If I can get it out. There's 1, 2, 3. She told me 2% milk. Mary, that's hard. I don't drink milk. I hate milk. Okay, that looks like milk. Looks like nasty milk. All right. Put this in the piping bag. Brings me back to cake making days. Okay, I'll let that sit there. Now this, she told me not more than a centimeter deep. Well, I don't think that this mold is that deep anyway. So because she sent me the molds too. Okay, that looks like enough room that I would be able to do a back on it. So I'm using yellow, green, and turquoise. Let's see. Probably yelling at me right now going, stop! Okay. I'm gonna go with that's enough. I think. She told me don't put too much. Now I gotta snip this off here. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's coming out. Okay. I barely cut a hole. Okay. Oh yeah, you're just not gonna be nice to me. And I know Amy says pull the blobs out. You guys know I've done this 8 times and haven't succeeded yet. Trying to get all my blobs done. Where'd you go? There you are. Alright. I'm hoping that's enough. We'll see. Well, I'm feeling like I better stop there. Okay. Gonna color this and pour it into this little mold over here. This is one of the new ones I just got. It's like Halloween Gothic little jewelry pieces. So we're just gonna, well, I got some white left. Hopefully I didn't. We're gonna make I'm filling in skulls here. Using the rest of my white. Whoops. I don't know what it's supposed to look like, but I'm still scared. I mean, I have failed at this 8 times. I didn't even put any of my own stuff in it. I used everything that Mary put in the bag marked Bloom Kit. Oh, that's like way over there. Well, it's moving. All right, I'm gonna finish filling this, and I guess I'll see you guys on the flip side, and we'll see if I actually figured this out, thanks to Mary. Talk to you soon. Okay, we're back to put a back on this bloom. I'm not sure I have high hopes for it. And I may be picking totally the wrong color for the back. I was gonna go black, and then I saw this eye candy Buru blue sitting over there, and I love this color. Is it the wrong color? It might be, but do I do it? Do I do it? I'm doing it. I do think I need to make it darker. So here we go. Put it up. Lid on. Come on. My lids are not. There we go. We're not seeing eye to eye today. It's a little translucent still. Stay on the stick. Yeah, I'm looking around. I'm like, there's part of me that wants to put more in it. Just stop, Laura. Just stop. Just stop. Just do it. I'm gonna regret not putting black on it. I have that feeling. But I don't have a lot of high hopes for it. So. Okay, I'm gonna pour in my cat all the rest. Because that over there is domed. Get my good spatula out here, the one that takes out everything. If you don't have these spatulas, you need them. They're on Amazon. They're called mini curved spatulas. And I think the pack I bought was a set of 6. So I put 3 in the kitchen for baking, and I have 3 here. And these are the most useful spatulas I have ever seen. You can get your cup super clean. Okay. Let me grab another stick before this is going over. Maybe it's not that. I think it's this part. I think I caught it. good, I think. Oh no, I'm going over here. Damn it. Probably filled that a little full. Clean up that edge so it doesn't keep going over. I think I overdomed it. Okay. I hope I hear my son talking to his ex-wife and the girls. Hopefully, my granddaughter Haley is not in trouble again. She is second to the youngest, and she has this little girl that she likes, that they get into so much trouble. And we've told her these are not the kind of friends you need. And yes, this girl moved away for a while. I think her family's also military. A lot of people in the Killeen area are because of Fort Hood. So she moved away for a while. And then she came back at like the end of last year. And my son and daughter-in-law kept telling her, this is not, all you did when you guys were friends last time. You got into a lot of trouble. And we started off good this year already because she's already in trouble. Because instead of doing her work, she was, and this girl's not even in her class. So they have planned this crap. She got in trouble, one, because her and this other child were running around the halls because somehow they ended up in the bathroom together. And then my granddaughter, Haley, somehow, because they were screwing around, forgot to bring her homework home. Now, we've gone through this before with her. Last night, my son was on the phone with her, and he was like, I better not hear you doing anything like this again. And I hear him in there, and it's not sounding very promising. And I told her, I said, you need to stop with this girl. The two of you together are ridiculous, and you keep getting in trouble. I'm gonna see if I have enough first. I don't think I have enough for a skull, and I don't have enough for a cat. Well, you know what? We'll at least start a skull. I should put it in my shell over here. Oh, I might have enough for one skull. If I scrape real good. These mini skulls, I make them with, well, for some pieces, obviously, I make them to be in a piece, but if I have extra resin, I throw it in a skull, because these skulls are the first things to go at my craft shows. These little ones, kids love them, adults love them. Sometimes I make them into keychains, sometimes I just leave them like this. And they buy them. And I sell them for like $3 a piece because I make it with extras, so it really doesn't cost me. It costs me pennies is what I'm trying to say. It costs me pennies because uh-oh, I just heard him say, "You better stop." She's in trouble again. 2 days in a row. This isn't going to be good for her. My granddaughter, I swear. And she's the one that I've always said was going to be the troublemaker. She is. She's my one that they created an entire new dress code policy because of her. And her mom's a teacher there. But she had a habit of my son would get up in the morning because he took my oldest to school. So he would get up in the morning and make sure that all the girls' backpacks were together. He made all their lunches. He checked their clothes before they left. Before, you know, he left with my oldest. And lo and behold, one day, well, it wasn't just one, it was a couple days, she had gone back into her room and changed her clothes and had on her 6-year-old sister's shorts, which of course, you know, hoochie time, and went to school, put on a hooded, a large hoodie, oversized one, so that, and her mom never questioned it, and lo and behold, she took off her hoodie and she was just like a hoochie mama. So the school created a whole new policy because now nobody's allowed to wear oversized clothing because of her. It's pretty bad. I'm pulling these out. They're a little bendy yet, but they're thin pieces, so they will be. But this one, this is a heart. I only have a skull. I'll just demold these and make sure my thing's not overrunning. Over pour. These are just little skulls and they're like earrings and stuff. And let me show you guys. You guys will see this video coming up. But I made jewelry pieces out of the casting powder, the Craftor casting powder. I made all these little earrings that I gotta put backs on. And then I made some pendants in here, like that. You can put a charm on that. You can put a sticker of some kind on there. Make it a cute little pendant. But yeah, I did all these. I have 2 cups full. These are some bigger pieces. So, and I'm really liking the Craftor casting powder, making it into jewelry. That's an INTORESIN water ripple mold right there. I even did the skulls in casting powder. So yeah, that video is coming up next week where I made all that. Alright guys, my voices. I'm having a little bit of a lupus flare. So one of the things that my lupus affects greatly are my vocal cords. So there have been times, and if any of you have been with me long enough, that's supposed to be 2. I'll have to get the over out of there. The last time I had a bad flare, my PIC Carrie, she's my partner in crime, she was writing stuff. I was trying to do the videos with no voice. I called her at one point, and oh God, she did something not good. I'm assuming it's Haley, because that's who was in trouble yesterday. These little bitty moons. Lightning bolt. She's gonna be in trouble. Little hearts. I just poured these with the leftover from that balloon. There's a skull. I'll just leave them out here. I'll get them out of the mold, leave them out, and they'll be hardened up by tomorrow. Okay guys, I'm just gonna take these out of the mold, watch this a little bit, and I will talk to you in the next one. Actually, no, yes, I will talk to you, but not the next one. I'll bring you back for the demold on this tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Bye. Well guys, I guess it's time to see if I conquered a bloom or failed. I don't have a lot of high hopes. But in the meantime, let's grab the extras out of here. Get out my little skull. Like I told you guys, these are some of my best sellers. These small ones and my big ones. There he is. Nice little blue one. Put him in a cup over here. Now we had the cats. This whole mold is because of Lula. Hi Lula, if you're watching. She got these and they're just so cute. They're for chopsticks holder. It's a chopstick holder. But you can use them for paintbrushes, all kinds of things. And here's the other one. Okay, I guess now it's time. I got nothing left to procrastinate on. So, here we go. Oh, getting little pieces. It's from my mat here. I save them. They'll go into a mold. Okay, guys. Mary did this work. As I said, Mary sent me a whole bloom kit with instructions. I followed them to the best of my ability, but I'm pretty sure I didn't have enough white, but I guess we'll see. 1, 2. Well, I must say, that is the closest I've ever gotten. I needed to unblob that, as Amy always says. I should have went with black on the back. You could have seen it better. But that is the closest I've ever gotten. So for that, thank you, Mary. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Marva. Thank you, Renee, who we're all in, I was messaging yesterday, like, do I put the heat mat on? I got 3, no heat, no heat, no heat. Okay, no heat. So I didn't do any heat. That's why it's still a little soft, but that is definitely, I should have gone with the black. I always do black for some reason. That Buru Blue by Eye Candy was calling me, but it would have been better with the black on it. But that is the closest I've ever gotten to an actual bloom. So we will try this again and see if I can rectify my mistakes. But I can see the petals. I should have just done the black. I knew it after I did. I was like, I should just do black. No, let's try blue. Yeah, no, black would have been better. But there it is. All right, guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. Hit the black bell so you know next time I upload a video. And let's not forget about the description box with all of those discount codes, including a new Bond Crafter one, which you guys, it's till the end of this month. Run out and get it because it's their, I think it's their 2-gallon kit, and it's a great price. So that's like one of the first things in my description. So I will talk to you guys on the next one. Bye.